Right.
The air is all icky and sticky and dark and damp.
Hello, can I? No, it's not letting me access other these buttons. There we go.
Paimon coming in! Really the place? There's not a person in sight.
Oh wait,
Just
Flins.
a tower and...
Is that what's gonna be here?
Oh!
So he's over here. That's cool. Hi, buddy.
Ah, good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time wrong.
Good day, Flins.
Phew. Well, it's nice to see a living person here.
Oh, it's actually 7 p.m. for
Hi,
me, but it's still daytime technically.
So,
Oh,
this is where
it's
you
not
live,
daylight
huh?
though.
Yes, this is my humble home, the Tomb of the Light Keepers. Did an adventurer's curiosity bring you here to this lonely isle?
No,
By
actually.
pains to imagine any other cause.
No, there's a symbol on my map which tells me there's a thing here, which means that I have somewhere I can put more of my tokens I've gotten throughout my travels here. And I need to use it, but I have to do a quest, which is why I'm talking to you. Although I do like you a lot. Kirill Chiramirovich Flins.
You're not wrong. We haven't explored this area yet.
How would you pronounce that, like, with, like, actual Russian pronunciation? I'm not actually sure.
As guardian of the tombs here in the Final Night Cemetery, allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes to you both, on behalf of the spirits who slumber here eternally.
Wait.
That is correct. As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think of it as a veritable necropolis filled with souls. Isn't it a welcoming thought?
Actually, yes.
Not at all. If anything, this place just got scarier.
How are you still scared of this shit, Paimon? Come on.
Apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture of the hospitality that you deserve as guests. We don't receive many visitors here after all.
Why are you still scared of ghosts, Paimon? Like, seriously. The island, the name of which I don't remember, there where the Rue quest is on, was like 3-4 years ago. That was a very long time ago, which is really weird to think about.
But I suppose it is a tall order to expect people to suppress their fear of ghosts. Even so, I do hope your visit shall be a pleasant one. The spirits on this isle, while somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. I have found they make perfectly decent neighbors. If you still have misgivings, I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside where possible. The ghosts do not tend to set foot indoors very often.
Is there an indoors?
Although that might render your sightseeing experience a little less riveting. Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains, symbolizing the many battles the Lightkeepers have fought against the Wild Hunt. In that regard, it has quite a bit of historical value, and is thus well worth seeing.
Yeah, that was the first thing we saw when we arrived.
Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel, I'm afraid. As this island became abandoned, maintaining the lighthouse became increasingly difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, it would serve little purpose these days. In the past, it guided people on their way to and from the island. But all those people now lie beneath our feet in eternal rest. Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. They do sometimes come running out, speaking once familiar utterances into the void. In which case, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, you could consider restoring the lighthouse to illuminate your way. I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold night. Well, it is an important testament to our history. But as is the case with many once magnificent buildings from the past, it now lies desolate and neglected. Not that the Lightkeepers have forgotten about it, of course. We are simply spread too thinly, but you will merely be lighting it up, not vandalizing it. Rest assured, you will face no objections. As such, you should have no issues using it. so long as it helps you. I believe there should still be some backup fuel for the lighthouse stored in an old tent to the north. That should be enough to serve your present needs. And if you should need to find me, I will be in an underground
Oh,
basement on the north side. That's where I will be sorting through my reports.
cool.
I will meet up with you once I have completed my urgent tasks.
Cool. That's the little mini quest here. Getting up the lighthouse. I find that cool. Ignore the team. You could probably guess what it was used for. Let's throw pitching in here, I guess.
Something's come up.
Generally stay on this team nowadays because I want to get more used to using Ness and
Huh. There really are a ton of headstones here on this isle. And they're all so old you can't make out the words on them at all.
are there words on this one? It's just I don't think there might have been words on this one at one point, but this one's clearly ancient. Like keep it eating. There's another one back here. Oh, I can't read that one. There's also a lot of these frostland flowers. Although I don't really have any use for them. I think these are probably an item used for Lama. I could do so solemnly swear in this place, thus did I. Deathly silence. Yeah, there are a lot of old ruins, it looks like, on here. And the ghosts mostly just disappear when you go near them. They don't, like, talk to you. They always hop by the Lightkeeper. I'm gonna look at them, because I am very intrigued.
This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too. Huh. And there are ghosts over there. But we'll be
I can't
fine,
read this one.
right?
I don't get why you're still afraid of ghosts. Come on, Paimon. First of all, we saw the ghost of Stanley, which happened inside of the Angel Share. Let's see. Leela. We did the island over here in Inazuma. What is this one called? Surumi Island. I can't remember the name. We did this stuff, which was literally like 90% ghosts. There was actually the stuff with the second Raiden quest, which I was actually talking about earlier. I don't remember what. I was talking about. I think I was talking about the Wave Riders. We've seen ghosts all around here. We did this fucking Archon quest, not Archon, but Archon story quest. It's weird. We've had ghosts of different kinds throughout Sumeru, if I remember correctly. The entirety of Night Soul stuff here in Natlan. Fontaine, weirdly enough, we didn't really encounter ghosts very often. Nodcry, though, we've encountered quite a few ghost-like entities. So I don't know why you're still this weird about ghosts, Paimon. I think it's a skill issue.
Anyway, let's try not to get their attention.
The sky is so dark. I'm scared. They're staring at me. You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on, help me shift this fuel. It's almost time for our lighthouse shift.
Miss, he mean...
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. How you made the cut as a ratnik, I'll...
Yeah.
Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story on the way.
That's funny. It's an endure, I guess.
A ghost telling us ghost stories? Wait, hang on. Was he just trying to scare us?
You ever heard of the blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should never look behind you, and never look all the way down at the ground. Always look ahead into the distant skies. Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then, when you're at your most vulnerable, they come and take your life. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll see a blue lantern shining out in the darkness. They say it only appears if you run into the wild hunt or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow it. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live at Nodcry in ancient times. But it could equally be the ghost of one of our fallen warriors. One who truly hated the wild hunt. Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side. The side of the Light Keepers. I'll bet that's why the Starshina wants to make offerings to it on the island. Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat.
Sacred Memorial to Arnevalkia Chudamir. And before you ask, no, it's a bit of a different name. Do I not have this labeled on here? Probably one of the top ones. To the lighthouse, here it is. I also, what is this other quest, by the way? Traveler's Tales Disney. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this mechanic it's supposed to be giving me is. Unlocks Traveler's Tales and Make-A-Wish. What does that mean? I don't know what that is. Is there a limited time on it? No. So it is like a permanent mechanic of some kind, but I have no idea what it could be. Let's get up there. Yeah, there's not like an actual building attached to this, it seems.
Finally, we're here. Let's find where the fuel goes and pour it in.
I'd like to repair the lighthouse itself, but it doesn't seem it'll do anything.
The lights on. This should make things way easier.
It didn't make a difference.
Pouring.
I don't know what difference that was supposed to make. But I got the Lunoculus at least. Oh, I was wondering what that thing that was showing up was. I had grabbed the Lunoculus, but it hadn't finished the animation yet. There's nothing up here. Well, I'd like to... If it were me, I would do what I can to repair the lighthouse itself. You know? But I think that might just be a me thing. Like, I'd fix the ladder. I'd get all these metal bars that are broken apart to reattach to each other. I'd also make, like, a proper thing at the bottom. Like, that you can actually get into. Most of this doesn't really seem to be, like, an actual building. It's mostly just a base that it sits on. Whoa! What in the heck?
Great, the light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Hey, it's the ghost from before who was talking about moving fuel.
The wild hunt came. It passed through all the graves. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to our mouths. We couldn't see or hear each other.
What's he talking about?
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a signal to the units outside before they reach us. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together. Every second we hesitate could mean another dead comrade. Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on! I've told you before, a light keeper always has to be prepared. We're all gonna die. They'll strip the bones from our spines.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
We too shall cry tears of blood. The wild hunt is here! We've got to think of something quick! Okay. We'll try and stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to the top.
Up to the top. Signal.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this.
Do not fear.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt. I beg of you.
Death. Wild hunt. Go to the lighthouse.
Oh, the ghosts have surrounded the tower. Sounds like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal out.
Lighthouse.
guessing they all died trying to do this. Oh, there is like actually just a little thing there. Oh, I just did not notice this hatch was here. Okay. The reference list for light signals is as follows. Please remember the corresponding light signals and avoid sending incorrect ones. Distress is short, long, short, short, long, short. Guidance, short, long, short, short, short. Summoning is short, short, long, long, short, long. All safe. Short, long, short, long, short. Warning, the instructions is blurry and uneven. Oh, is there like a symbol on it? I just realized. There's like a thing underneath this. Is that always there? Did I ever notice that? Is this supposed to be some method, some form of, um, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I can remember the name. Morse code? Uh, See, it'd only be two, though. It's only two letters each. Hold on, let me find something. Chinese Morse code. Okay, so the first one is short, long, short. What else is it? Short, long, short. Short, long, short again. Wait, is this an English one? Oh, this is just English. This is not what I'm looking for. Okay, I can't find the thing. I wanted to see what it was, but it's all just English Morse code, which is different.
The handbook says that we've got to aim the lamp in the right direction, then control the brightness according to the signaling rules. There are 5 signal types: distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe.
Wait, where's the interaction box? Okay, so it's like out to the side a bit. That's an interesting spot to put it, I'll be real. So I want to do short, long, short, long, short. If I can. Why is it? Alright, I forgot. I need to remember which button is which. Oh, so it wants me to send the distress signal, but I can send the other 3. Mission Rex probably this is the signal I'm most eager to see.
I put enough in charge of all my work.
Shut up, I know.
So we can go play with Knuckle Duckle.
Okay. Let's just do the distress signal. It's gonna do the same thing every time.
Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
I wonder if Flins is gonna show up at some point. I imagine he'd still recognize it.
What happened here? Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area, and when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and begged us to help them.
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of life save for passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Normally, it's so quiet you can hear yourself breathing. Up until just now, that is, when these ghosts started getting agitated. Was it because of the lighthouse? They asked you to send a signal out. How peculiar. In my experience, they have never coerced or harmed anyone in any way.
Well, they didn't really coerce us, but we did notice that they wanted to see that
This
signal,
can
so we did that.
only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say, this is quite out of the ordinary. The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases that meant something to them in life. But now, all eyes are on the lighthouse. They have a rather indistinct appearance, but when they fix their yearning strongly on a specific place, I can sense where their cold attention is directed. Consider it a natural talent of mine. As to the cause of this behavior, I do have a theory. Ghosts are the echoes of living souls, a portion of their thoughts and memories that, for certain reasons, fails to enter the ley lines at the moment of their death, and thus they linger on the surface. The ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life, and as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories, something they are instinctually drawn to. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memories, causing them to depart from their usual behavior. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions, from guiding passing merchants and lightkeeper fleets to reporting on the Wild Hunt's activity in the surrounding area. In the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinguished. It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the lightkeeper sought to bring to Nodcry. But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild Hunt several decades ago. According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Starshina of that time eventually decided to send a warning signal to the outside.
Wait, a warning signal? So, they didn't use a distress signal and call for help?
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been pulled into the fighting with little knowledge of the situation. But at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rescue. The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such: "Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death." It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage, we are to prioritize the preservation of life and ensure humanity's long-term survival. After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited. This principle is most cruel to those who must sacrifice themselves, and yet, most of us willingly abide by it.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal, right?
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those to whom they once belonged are long gone. Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so am I. If you wish to find them, just follow me.
Warning signal would have made most sense, but unfortunately, we did not have access to that one and did not show up.
Ah, yes. And please do not be alarmed by anything strange we may encounter along the way.
I like how to imagine he was just sitting in the underground area and was just flipping through, like, notes and stuff, and he was just like, something just happened. What? What is happening? Something's wrong. And then he came up and found that there was like 1 million ghosts in one area. I mean, obviously not 1 million, but I mean, as far as we're aware, there's only like, oh wait, I don't know what he does yet. 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 I haven't seen him yet. Whoa, what the fuck is this? This thing's awesome. What the fuck? This artifact set. I own a set of this, but I mean, everything I have is ass, so real. What does he do? 5 consecutive strikes. Perform forward spear throw. That's different than how most characters are described, right? To lunge forward. I'm pretty sure it's the same lines every time for every character with a unique, with a non-unique charge attack. Hold on, he might have a unique charge attack. Yeah, this is a different attack. This is new. Okay. Uh, anything else in here? No, that's it. 2 hour concealed. Okay, does he scale anything interesting? No, he's attack scaling. Uh, oh my god, someone did tell me that he is Electro Tutao. What the hell? Oh, just extra damage in in Ascendant Gleam. Using special energy skill. Huh. Okay, and then what are these? Okay, uh, buff based on moon sign. Lunar charge reactions triggered by Flins will deal additional 20% damage. That's actually really good. Metal Mastery is increased by 8% of his attack. Maximum increase critical weight is 160. 8%. Wait, that's really easy to reach. That's like 1950 attack or something. That's hold on. Let me actually calc that out real quick. I'm gonna grab my calculator. See, 2,000 times 0.08. No, it is 2,000 attack. I was close. I was thinking it was a little less than that. But it is if you have at least 2,000 attack, which is pretty easy to reach on most DPSs, then he gains an extra 160. So that's pretty easy to get. The Ultra Charge reaction, it will be converted into the Lunar Charge reaction. Oh yeah, so he does the Lunar Charge stuff. Okay, so these are his Ascension talents. This is his passive talent. Well, his other passive talent, Moon Sign passive talent. And then he has the same effect as I know. Cool, cool. What does Constellations do? So he's more of a combination between Hu Tao and Sino. Oh. Okay. Oh, and then he holds it out? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, this is fucking cool. Oh, he straight up throws it. He straight up throws it. I'm getting him. I'm getting him. I'm getting him. Are you fucking kidding me? What's my... What is my... What is my... What is my stuff? What is this? I have to check. I have 30 already. I might have to pivot away from this, and I'll just keep the pity from this. I'm already at a pretty good amount of pity in this, aren't I? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. I'm at 42. I'm gonna go for this dude. Are you kidding me? Also, that's so cool. But this one. Oh, oh, he's so cool. Are you kidding me?
Be silent.
Oh my god.
Observe.
I don't have any energy. That sucks. Dude, he's so cool. What? I have to use him now.
The lighthouse. It's lit. The wild hunt. The wild hunt is attacking. To arms.
Look! Someone's put out a distress signal! Reinforcements will arrive from the sea soon! Hold steady, everyone!
The coast, then. But on which side?
Ah, yeah, I knew it was this guy.
Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel.
Where are you going?
We shall make life greater than death.
Never mind. We won't get anything out of this one.
Yeah, this is this dude that's up here. Oh, his name's Glowing. Oh, that's cool. It shows that the he's currently projecting into the world.
It's too late. There's no point calling for help now. Even if reinforcements from Pyramida do arrive from the north, they'll only end up as fodder for the wild hunt.
The north it is then.
God, his attacks are so cool. He's so cool. What?
Paimon sees them! They're all gathering on the beach!
Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that battle, they would have landed here. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information that might provoke some sort of a reaction. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I am not only a lightkeeper myself, but also very accustomed to dealing with ghosts.
Don't come near us. Don't try to save us.
Help is on the way.
The wild hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us.
This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through. Don't send more people to their deaths.
So you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please save us. We can't hold on much longer.
Everyone else is gone, and we are lost. What more can we do?
Ignite the blue lantern. It will guide you far from the wild hunt.
The blue lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be too late. He can help you destroy what remains of the wild hunt, but he cannot save you.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer.
What's this supposed to mean?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. On the other, they did not wish to call in reinforcements only to send them to their deaths, and so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. And indeed, one such lantern was still preserved on this island. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now.
Will any other horrible things happen?
They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments. I will do what I can to comfort them.
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky and blast the winter winds across the wasteland.
We have sworn an oath.
We cannot wait for them to come.
We are the Light Keepers, who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains.
Wait, Flins! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Lightkeepers who fought to the bitter end. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. The longing for a life of peace and stability. The surprising valor that wells up in the hour of despair. If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them? Is that so? A response befitting an adventurer of your caliber. Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. To help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade, and slowly return to the ley lines. But that time has not yet come. My dear Ratniki, I am Kirill Chudamirovich Flins. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield. Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland. and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace.
That's so cool.
Gone.
Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state. To me, they are both warriors whose memories should be honored, and my gentle, friendly neighbors. Unfortunately, I did not know most of their names, but my short interaction with them has deposited some of their memories within my flame. At the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo, and the comrade he always called out to was named Itu. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse, and I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, would you come with me? It would be my honor.
This is cool. I like this one. This is definitely I think this is probably my favorite of the three that I've done so far. Plus, I got to actually use them. In Effa, oh, that's just the character I'm sitting as. This is just the. You have the thing now. Congratulations. Which is just the meeting point for this entire section. Mostly just this, though. And of course, I have 3 levels worth, just like before. Oh, I got a Crown of Insight from this one. Shoemaker's Children Go Barefoot. This is 2 more missing. Priorities First, which I do have in my list. And Drifting Toward a Promised Sky, which I have not seen yet. Yeah, I do like the art they use for these. I know this is definitely still my favorite one, but Hide UI. Oh, that's cool that they added that, so you can see the other stuff. Special Force Scout's Tale. Talk to Lost. Oh, I can talk to phantoms and stuff now, as a form of like thing. Okay, I am gonna save now. Now that I've seen what he does, I can't like. Yes, getting this would be really nice. I do need a like some form of like really good 5-star sword like claymore, because right now the only 2 I have are Wolf's Gravestone and Skyward Pride, and otherwise I don't really have very many like super good claymores. Weirdly enough, it's the weapon I don't really have that many like general DPS ones. Like this is the best one I have. Obviously, it's this 608 base stack is still really good. Plus the high attack percent. The effect itself increases attack by another 20%. And then you increase attack by 40% for a full 12 seconds if you hit something with 30% or less HP. I also have like Snow Tomb Star Silver and this. Like this is the only crit weapon I have. And it would be really nice to have the crit rate on this thing. As well as the effect, which is actually pretty good. Because it's just attack for someone that you hit with skill, which is really good for Chongyun. It takes damage, you'll get more. Triggered even when the character's not on the field, or if the character's shield is not protected by shield. Max HP will increase by fucking 32%. Which is 64% at max, by the way. But unfortunately, I'm just realizing it's not going to be as useful. Plus, there are probably other weapons, I think, in here that would be really good. Like getting... oh, there we go. Like getting another crit sword. Crit damage this time, though. Like, would probably be good. Don't need the HP sword. I don't need another crit rate thing here. I think I might change Fate Path for this. But I'm gonna go for Flins now. Holy shit. Not only is his effects really cool, but his animations alone have sold me. Yeah, that was a cool one. He said thing on the north of the island. Where was he talking about? The area he was spending his time in. He said there was a thing on the north of the island that he was spending his time in. Like some sort of bunker. What was he talking about? Also, I like how the light's just up there now. Wait, he said a bunker on the north of the island. But I don't know where that is, and I want to figure it out. It's very possible that it's not an actual area you can enter. Because I don't really see anything. There's not much on this island to begin with. It might just be talking about this. He might have been talking about something else and I just didn't realize. Like, when he said it. But he was just talking about this. No, he did say he was in something, and he said what it was. Like, this is the north of the island, right? Okay. Well, that was something. Definitely my favorite of the 3 quests. So that's cool. 40 minutes, Jesus Christ.